the kids out here, they don't know. She keeping it, but she being a strong woman, keeping it in the tuck. But at the same time, she said it's getting hard. It get tough out here.
Yeah, she says one day my kids will thank me for not sitting here and bashing their dad. But she said she also keeps her kids completely off the internet and doesn't allow have any access without her supervision. So, and then she's also like friends with all the teachers and like doesn't let the kids view anything. But like, I don't know how long you can keep that up. That's kind of like it
Uh huh.
reminds me of my one friend down the street. He had some cousins where the parents were like super super duper religious, and they like so much that they didn't allow him to have like any candy. Like they would only allow him to get like a piece of candy here or there.
Uh huh.
And a lot of those kids from that family, they since they were so strict, those kids like revolted and like two they had like a brother and sister that was older, and they both like left the house before they were 18 and never came back again.
I
Because
mean,
once you get in like in middle school and high school where you have kids that are gonna share everything, they're like,
you
I'm
can't.
not living in this shelter world. I want to experience it, and then they leave home and never come back.
True, true, true. I mean, and I think we had a video about this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Kids, they don't know anything.
How?
So,
With social, they're in school, they're on socials.
so at school, like some of my best friends are the teachers. So I know what goes on at recess. I know what goes on
Is
at
it gonna be like
lunchtime.
that
I hear
forever?
what's being talked about. None of the kids have ever said anything to my kids.
Uh-huh.
Like I protect stuff in the house as far as like the TVs and the content
that
that's
feels
on.
like it
and
must be a full-time job.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah,
Yeah.
but worth it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, worth it because I think that, of course, I want to disassociate in specific thoughts and things being said because
Uh-huh.
that's not me.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, in my home, like I could be going through something, but if we're riding to school and they want to listen to their dad's music, no matter what we're going through, and no matter what is being happening in the world, like I have to have that, smile on my face and blast his music.
See, I mean, I want to give that to her. You know, that's real strong and real mighty of you and all that. But at the same time, you wouldn't have to worry about hiding anything if you never slept with Ray J and put it on TV. You didn't have to show everybody. You could have kept that in the tuck. The head game
How do you
was
think she
trash.
started her empire?
That
She had to
trash.
show the cake.
See, horrible. You know what's crazy? You got her, Kim Kardashian. She showed her sloppy head game, but then you had
Hey yo, we
who's
go hard.
who was the it was the video vixen lady. I forgot her name was. Superhead. She out here giving amazing hair to Jay-Z, Usher and everything, writing books. She ain't a millionaire. This is horrible. Shout out to the girls that's giving out super wop wop, giving that Gaga 3000. We support you. Back to Kim K. I had it wrong. I'm
I don't
sorry.
even know what to say. My co-host went off the book there. He went off the record
I'm just saying, I
and
mean,
started praising all his thoughts. But so I'm sorry if you're one of his thoughts that you had to hear that. But I don't think Kim K can keep this up. I'm thinking at the max elementary
Uh-huh.
is it. Because
True.
unless she does like the weird thing, like, but I don't know
Homeschool?
if you do like, your kids are going to be different from going from public school to
True.
private school to charter school
Mhm.
to homeschool. And I think the only way she could keep up of not letting them on the internet or only being allowed on the internet when it's on her phone with the parental controls is like it's only going to last for so long. Because I bet in middle school those kids are gonna be relentless. They're gonna be like, "Hey, did you know that your mom liked Ray J? You know the dude that makes Raycon?
You want to say I
He
hear it
used
first?
to bang your mom. He's saying I hit it first, and then they're gonna start bringing up all the Pete Davidson stuff,
I'm singing One Wish.
and they got to know that their mom was out here not being right because like it was like immediately after the divorce or after they separated, she started seeing Pete Davidson right away. So they're like, "Who is this new guy immediately that's around all the time?"
And then on top of that, you went out, you married Kanye West. Why didn't you knew it was gonna be difficult. He's always been difficult. You seen Amber Rose, you seen him at the VM, you seen him when he snatched the mic from
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift saying that Beyonce was a goat. You knew he was crazy.
He's been known for having mental problems. Yeah.
Exactly. So this is what you get and you don't throw a fit. That's what my grandma taught me.
Yeah, but I mean, it's funny that she's trying, but I
I don't
think
see why you trying.
I mean her daughter's what in like third grade. I don't know if she makes it to fifth grade without being the other kids being exposed. Because I don't know if kids are super soft now. But when I went to school, kids used to expose the other kids like all the time.
Right.
I remember this one kid at school, his mom picked him up from practice and he had like one of those young moms where she was like still super young. And then like everyone was like, dude, we need to see your mom like all the time. And every time that people would see him in the hallway, they're like, your mom is like the finest woman I've ever seen. And like he got trolled all the time because how hot his mom was.
I bet he hated that. He hated that with all his heart. You see, yeah, that's one thing that people don't take in.
I was nice to that kid though, and he was cool.
Did you want to see his mom?
Because I wanted to see his mom.
Did you ever get to see his mom?
I got to see her more than once.
Oh my dog's a dirty dog. This is why he's a co-host. But hey, man,
Main host, you better act right before I throw you in the fireplace.
Yes, man. Hey, but moving on from this topic, it looks like besides Santa Claus giving out
Speaking of phonies,
but speaking of people giving out Christmas spirits,